I find myself, every time I'm going to a reptile show, I'm getting 3 or 4 different cultures of isopods. But I want to get a colony growing of each. So I've started by making sure these are all my isopods containers. This is where I'm going to set them up in. The isopods, I've been keeping them in here. I'm going to be going in here. I do need to figure out how to put vent holes on the lid still. Let's take a look at these first. It's hard to see the orange on the orange. We got the dairy cow. There they are. And I'm going to set them up now with the new enclosures.
Hey, everybody, it's SuzyQue.
So the first thing I'm going to do is I have been soaking sphagnum because they're all going to get a small layer of the sphagnum. It's wet, but when you squeeze it, nothing comes out. Soaked it overnight, so it'd be ready today. And they're each going to get a handful. So I kind of want to keep the lids with these because I won't know what they are. We got limited space here. This is going to be like the bottom layer. Dwarf striped. I wonder, how high up can an isopod crawl on flat plastic? I think I might have to set the camera up and see. So that's the bottom layer. That was easy peasy. Now I'm going to add some soil. This is just a Terra Sahara. It's just some soil that I know is clean. I'm going to put that on top. So you notice I'm not really mixing in. I'm keeping that sphagnum as a bottom layer. But I'm going to add some sphagnum that gets mixed in. Wish I had more workspace, but this one was a little dry. You do with what you got. You do with what you have, right? So now I got some moistened soil, bottom layer sphagnum. And let me get in a little bit more sphagnum to mix in with the soil. And this is just a light sprinkling because I'm going to mix this in with the soil. Hopefully it'll retain a level of moisture in the soil. Okay, so here I got some wood chips. They're all getting 1 or 2 wood chips. And this will break down real nice too. These are just like, I don't know, like gerbil toys, chew toys for small rodents. And I know I had some bark. Big one here. There we go. So I got some wood chips, bark, sphagnum, soil. I got some these oak leaves. So they're all going to need food. They're all going to need food. I got some bug grub, isopod, crickets, and roaches. I bet you that would work just fine. But if not, you know what else works really well? Rapashi morning wood. It's a gel mixture of a food that's going to make my isopods very happy. Freeze-dried shrimp too. And I gave up on the masking tape. It's the 3rd roll I bought in 4 months. I can't find it. But what I did find are these little vents. So I think I have a hole saw. I have 1 hole saw cutter. So if it's the same size as this, I'm going to be ecstatic. I think these came at a reptile show, like with a whole bunch of like bugs. Yeah. So what are the chances that this is the right size? Way too big. It's alright. Is that too big? It is too big. If I cut this would pop right through it, and then I'd be very upset. I thought it would be too good to be true. I'm going to put one of these through all of them. I can mark these and then do an X-Acto knife. That might be what I end up doing. And I think what I did when I got these little boxes, I made it so that I could do it this way. But now I think I've put too much in it. No, I think this will work. If I go like this, then I can stack them on top of each other. And then there still has ventilation. Or do you go in the front? I do not believe it would matter. So let's do the zebra first. You can see them. Hopefully you'll see it moving around and I won't have to try to point it out. Oh, I really like the zebra one. So, I'm going to lift up a little bit of this. Move this down. Oh, I got about 8 of them I saw. 5, 6, 8, something like that. So these are the zebras. This says white isopods. My next one is, oh, these are the dwarf white. Okay. So these are a little bit bigger than the springtails. Those are the dwarf whites. See them all moving around? They're going to go in here. Oh yeah, look at them all. Beautiful. And these, dwarf purple. You see them moving around? They're little guys. See 'em? Alright, the dairy cow. Pull out the cork bark, because I can save that for the top. These are easier to see because these are huge. There's one. I'll put this on top. Unknown. Maybe we can recognize them. Oh, orange. These are orange isopods. Get the orange in there. Put the cork back. Put this cork back. So now I don't have that labeled, but I've got all my isopods set up. So trying to figure out if I should maybe put smaller ones with screen, or if I put them here, I'll still be able to kind of stack them. Dwarf white. I should write their Latin names, man. And if I'm going to put them stacking this way, I want to know what they're going to be. I'll put this here. This hole took about a half hour to make. It's not round. This is not a procedure I'm going to replicate. So let's come up with another way. But it's a great fit. There we go. Ta-da! 1 down, 6 to go, but I'll have to find another way. Label. Let me get this labeled. Dwarf striped. I'm going to put a question mark next to this one because this dwarf striped, didn't actually see any. If I drill holes around and then maybe I could cut it with the X-Acto, but cutting it with the X-Acto was torture. So now I'm going to try to drill little holes and then cut it. Let me try that. Okay, I got the best hole cutter in the world. Let me show you how it's working. better than any drill I've ever seen. My pony man. I tried getting the lids on these. I'm going to put them up over there. Let me get them marked. These are dwarf purple. So I'm going to start them up here. The only thing I got to watch out for is if this gets too hot, it'll dry out. So I know I can use this area. But once it gets over here with this heat and UVB, it might be too hot. Dairy cow. So far, hopefully I will have 6 colonies started. So right now I'm just trying to get them to breed. So thanks guys for checking out my isopods. See you next time.
Hey, everybody, it's SuzyQue. Hey, everybody, it's SuzyQue. Nah, nah, hey, everybody, it's SuzyQue. So come along with me. Said I'm SuzyQue.